Let's go through the analog input faceplate now. Analog inputs are 4 to 20 milliamp signals that are sent to the controller to tell the controller what a value is of a sensor out in the field. So the analog part is the 4 to 20, but that can be converted into a unit, whether it be pH or temperature or volume. And the input means that it's sending a signal to the controller, as opposed to an output where the controller is sending a signal to something like a variable speed drive or a valve. The faceplate will give you, just like on the other ones, will have a pin so you can pin it so it doesn't disappear when you click on a different one. It'll have the name, the tag name, and the common name. And you'll have, as well as that, you'll have the process variable value. So the process variable value right now for this pH is 0, so we can tell that it's not hooked up right now. But you'll notice that the bar is all gray. That means there's nothing in it, and it's 0 to 14 is the range. The alarm threshold indicators are the red dots. So you'll be able to set these in the details units, but the red arrows will tell you the alarm thresholds. So it looks like somewhere between 5 and 9. If that pH would go under or over there, it should set off an alarm. Because this faceplate was taken from a system that wasn't live, the alarms didn't go off. But normally under this situation, a low level or a low pH alarm would be set here. Fairly simple faceplate, not a whole lot going on that you can change because you don't really control a sensor. The sensor just tells the system what to do. So this is basically an information only faceplate. When you go on, just like the other ones, you can do a detail pop-up. You can go to the HMI that's associated with the faceplate in case you got it through the search function. You can pull up a trend of the system in real time, and you can go into the controls if you have permissions. You can display a historical trend as well as acknowledge the alarms that are associated with this tag. Also, you can go and bring it into Chart Builder. When you click the details button, and again, that's the, just to review, this is the magnifying glass, and as I said before, that's kind of an important button. The details page, you'll be able to do a few things from here. Primarily, again, this is an information-only faceplate because it's just bringing in information to the control system. It's not sending out any information. So you can set alarms. So you got high limits, low limits, and low limits. So these you can set these. Do you want these critical, or do you want these advisory, or just warnings, or how do you want these set up in here? You can have set different things like alarm hysteresis and low cutoff as well. The diagnostics is nice if you want to check why is that sensor reading bad. Really can't do any calibration from here, but you can change your, see if your I/O is bad, or if the module is okay, or what's going on with the I/O.